I'm blind in one eye already!
Warning, the following program contains strong language and even stronger opinions, so viewer discretion is advised and try not to take anything too seriously. We're all just trying to have a laugh here. This is the podcast intro. It's the beginning of the mess. Fuck!
Penis!
That's enough. That's enough silence.
That's
All right, cool. So,
All right.
you gotta start us off. You're the host.
I know. You were looking at me like, okay, don't stare intently at me, or else I will stare back and then seductively be like,
You stare into the void, and the void stares back, and then the void asks.
This is a lot different when we're all in like the same room.
It is. It really is. All right, welcome to this podcast that we don't have a name for yet. I'm the host of the most and the ghost host, Noel, and with me today I am joined by
Cass. Oh.
KD.
Eric.
Wow, that's very enthusiastic of all of you. I just want to give you guys a pat in the back. Great energy we got in the studio today. 10 out of 10, hands in the air like you don't care. I'm robbing the bank. Give me your money. Fuck you. This is a podcast we're going to do where we're going to argue and discuss various important topics. And I would like to have the opening argument, if you will. Right now, our opening argument is Santa Claus the sugar daddy of humanity?
Oh, shit.
So, let us discuss. All right, Cass, what do you think? Is Santa Claus, is Saint Nicholas are we all sugar babies under Saint Nicholas?
You know what? I have really nothing to add to that. It's just I totally agree, and your thoughts and opinions are valid.
Thank you.
That's all I have.
Thank you. I'm touched.
See, but the thing is, he gives it out for free.
Does he now? Only to the good girls and boys. You gotta earn it.
I mean,
you gotta earn it.
So here's the
If you're
thing.
a sugar daddy, you're not gonna give no sugar to your baby who isn't holding up their end of the bargain.
In all fairness, I don't know, there are sugar daddies who kind of in a way give it out for free. They'll give you shit just for spending time with them.
Yeah.
There's no transaction really.
But hold on,
The transaction.
you never
is
see
being
this
good.
man.
The transaction's being good and then getting shit.
You don't need to see him. He's just there, always and forever.
All right, listen. If I write a letter to Santa,
Ever-present.
I'm fairly sure I can't address it as Daddy Santa.
Listen.
Can I please have an Xbox for Christmas?
Okay, but here's the thing. Alright, here's the thing. There's a reason why the phrases, forgive me, Father, for I have sinned, and sorry, Daddy, I've been naughty, are synonymous, okay? Santa Claus is the sugar daddy of us all, and we need to accept that and bow down. I see you with your analytical face trying to find some way to disprove this, but you just can't, because this is such an outrageous proclamation.
Hold on. Let's go to the Urban Dictionary definition for sugar daddy, and then we can break this down.
Thank you, because I actually have no idea.
We need an official opinion on this.
Yeah, we need to get some official jurisdiction on the boundaries of what really constitutes a sugar daddy.
Yeah, I'm really not sure how to approach
Something
this.
else I think we need to talk about is why do we all assume Santa Claus is a male? What if it's a sugar mommy or a sugar person?
Well, there is
a glucose guardian. Santa Claus could be the glucose guardian of humanity, for all we know.
Well, I mean,
and we're
is a
here
Mrs. Claus.
misgendering them. Yeah, but that doesn't mean
Lesbian
shit.
Santa.
Lesbian Santa confirmed. You heard it here first, folks. Santa's gay now.
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed.
I think all over the world would be opposed.
It's certainly not consistent with all of the portrayals of Mr. Claus or the Claus.
How about it is?
But
Well,
that's
see, that's the
not.
thing, it's
That's
not.
how.
How about it is, though?
We have hundreds of years of tradition.
Listen, lesbians can use he, him pronouns, alright? So there's nothing saying that Santa Claus
actually,
is
no.
not a lesbian.
I mean,
Actually,
you
there
have
is
a
solid
point.
proof.
You have a point.
Because he
but
was based off of Saint Nick.
Yeah.
Which was a male.
Yes.
And he
Yep.
was male.
Here's the other
got
thing,
that.
though. History isn't the best at, keeping track of gender shit.
But in this case, it is because it's from the church, which is
Again,
very good at keeping track of
not
this.
really.
Well, okay. There are plenty of people who are who were devout in faith, but also didn't admit to themselves or didn't realize anything. Like, because we don't really know. There's so many people back then that we don't really know what they were, how they would have identified if they were alive today. The fact of the matter is, though, that because of that, is it just safer to put them by what they identified back then? How do we?
I think
that's actually a very interesting question.
See, since they have no voice like right now to say that they're not or they are, we have to go by what they were.
And what they were was one sexy hunk of meat. I gotta tell you that.
Right.
I mean, I guess I'm not gonna touch that with a 20-foot pole.
I think you're right. You need to touch it with the 6-inch pole, if you know what I'm saying. Magic bow out.
Back to the original
my
topic
God.
at hand. Is Santa a
my
sugar
God.
daddy?
Yes, let's get back on topic.
Yes.
Thank you. I get rambled very easily. What were your findings, Signora Casso?
Merriam-Webster's dictionary definition for sugar daddy.
Merriam-Webster?
Oh shit, that's official.
Merriam-Webster.
Why do they have a definition for
I was just reading
One,
Urban Dictionary.
a well-to-do, usually older man who supports or spends lavishly on a mistress, girlfriend, or boyfriend, or 2, a generous benefactor of a cause or undertaking. So I don't know.
Okay, all right. After when you read the first one, I was like, you see, there it is. Santa is not the significant other of every
That's
single
right.
person on the planet.
Who's to say?
He's not lying.
If Santa Claus was then Santa would be the most neglectful boyfriend on the planet.
You heard it here first, folks. We are all
only-
Santa's girlfriends.
He is-
Yeah, we
he
are
is
all in a
only here for us
polyamorous
one day of the
relationship
year.
with Mr. Claus.
I don't know how I feel about this.
He is only here.
It is
for
our
one-
birthright, just like Jesus.
Wait, hold on. What if you're not Christian and you don't?
I have
It will only save one. It will only save one window of tabs.
Yeah, hold on, let me just...
Well, maybe you should,
Download more RAM.
clear up your fucking
I
tabs.
thought I had enough RAM. I have a lot of RAM, alright.
Listen, we're speaking some truth bombs right now, and your computer doesn't want to hear it.
I really hope it's just recording still.
I hope it is too.
That would be great. That would be
I'd
great.
be actually saddened if we
shit.
lost any of that.
I
good quality.
almost went on Tumblr and then I realized it's...
Oh, all the porn on Tumblr's still there.
I know, but still, I want them to know that I disapprove of them getting rid of my Bossalot, art
That's still there.
floor.
Cass,
I don't know, I'm still not seeing it when I'm scrolling through, like, if I search something, it's gone.
Oh no, it doesn't search. You already have to have it saved.
That's wrong.
Like, you can't just search it. Like, their search removed any sort of NSFW stuff. Even, like, stuff that's sort of, but not really. You have to just basically have it already saved.
Oh.
I think it maybe kept going?
Cool.
I think it got all of it.
I mean, we can't keep that, I don't
Yes, we
think,
can.
but...
Yes, we can.
We
can.
we could cut it out if we
Yeah,
want.
there is something called post-production.
Yeah.
But why would we,
We
though?
could pull up Task
No,
Manager.
do I
just,
want people to listen to me, like, advocating to keep my porn?
Listen,
Yeah?
I am easily an
not?
advocation saying I just searched up porn earlier today on Tumblr and was like, yeah.
Your mom's gonna hear that and then know you watch porn.
Well, guess what?
Wow, oh no.
Ooh, woo.
Eric watches porn. Wow, that's such a surprise. Like, oh my goodness. I can't
I-
believe
oh no.
that a human being
Oh no.
looks at porn.
Oh no!
God, how
A
horrifying.
thing I followed is gone now. Damn it!
Fucking oof.
F.
Well, that's Tumblr for you all.
Tumblr
I just went to
has
go. I went on
murdered.
like.
Can we just add the Tumblr admins in audio form and in the tags it'd be like
Eric was
fuck you,
talking. I
Tumblr.
decided to like check like a side Tumblr I made to better organize the porn I look at. And like the best lesbian
love it.
porn I've ever found is just gone now. I say the
Fucking
best.
oof.
I mean, because it was actually like it's not like that shitty like made for like straight white men shit. It's just like actual like wholesome shit. I'm not going to talk about this anymore because this is not comfortable. But anyways, yeah, they're just gone now, and it's like fuck.
I mean,
Damn it.
I follow like some like wholesome stuff. I mean,
Your wholesome
the,
Yuri's gone because it's sin.
Has this just
it's
turned
on
into a
you. It's on.
podcast?
It's on Reddit.
It is because now
on-
we're just
the-
like
the-
talking about the RIP of Tumblr and porn.
There's a subreddit literally just called Wholesome Yuri, and it's beautiful.
All right, let's get back on topic. So we
All
can,
right.
like, okay.
Yeah,
So, all right, what were we even talking? Okay,
We're talking
We're
of
gonna say if Santa is a sugar daddy. The sugar daddy of all of humanity.
Yeah, we were at the point where like, what if you don't subscribe to Santa? What if you're not like Christian? Then Santa doesn't.
But Santa goes to you still. He's all our dads.
Or alternatively, I don't know. Just because I don't know how to say this.
It's okay. Use your words, Max.
Use it.
I don't know.
Speak with your mouth whole. Use your soul.
I don't know how to put this into words.
What?
Like, just because, like, sugar daddies exist doesn't mean that they have to provide for, like, every, like, not every female who needs money, you know? Like,
Well, yeah,
we're
but
not all, I guess, if you don't believe in Santa, then you don't have to be his sugar baby, you know?
Dope.
That's true.
I'm still my own daddy.
I mean, a dad has a dad, though. Like, when your dad gives birth to you, wait, I wrote that wrong.
When my father gives birth to me.
I mean, like, there are some dads that give birth.
I know, alright, I'm gonna rephrase that. Alright.
That exists.
Because I was talking about Eric's dad, who, like, did not give birth to
Yeah,
him.
that's true.
Alright,
That's
so,
true.
like, when your dad, makes you into existing, like, his dad doesn't just stop being a dad. You know?
He becomes a granddad.
Yeah, so you can be your own dad, but Santa can still be your dad.
7 grand.
You then be the granddaddy.
Granddad.
You can be your own dad.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm my
Eric,
own dad.
We're all dads now.
Yeah. Don't you know Game Pace is just a group of 6 dads, even though 2 of them are moms?
Yeah.
We're still just
3.
6 dads.
Now 3.
3.
3 that are
3.
moms.
Right.
Yo.
You're
Unless Cass, you want to be a
you're
dad.
outnumbered,
you can be a
Eric.
dad
I am
or not a dad.
Actually,
It's
no.
up to you.
No, because it's evenly split.
Well, yeah, but at this table you're outnumbered.
At this
Yeah,
table, I'm
at this
that's
table, you're
okay.
outnumbered, so fuck.
Oof.
Bees.
It's hip to fuck them.
Alright, so...
Bees.
Bees!
They're everywhere.
All right, but hold on. Well, but when it came to Santa, actually, there was one last thing because there were 2 definitions that Cass read from Merriam-Webster. The other one was what, a generous benefactor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like a lot more general, and that when I've heard the first definition, I was like, all right, that's arguable. You know, I can argue against that. But then I heard the second one, and I was like, no, yeah, that's literally what Santa is. He's literally a generous benefactor. He just gives things to literally everybody.
I'm very touched that on the very first episode of this podcast, I was able to break you in your cold, cynical, unbelieving mouth.
Now, hold on.
Oh?
There's another definition on Urban Dictionary posted November 11th, 2018 called Santa Daddy.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
Wait, please tell me you just looked up a Santa sugar daddy.
Oh
Basically
my
a
God.
sugar daddy, but only throughout the months of November to January 1st.
Love it. Love it.
I love... Alright.
Oh
Ah,
my
yes.
God, it's
Hey, Noel, your laughter.
I know.
Oh my god.
Okay.
We found something.
All right.
We found a way to peak the mic.
Okay. So I think with that we should... all right. Good talk. Let's do some... What?
Yeah.
Also?
We're forgetting, like, has anyone at this table listened to the song Santa Baby?
Oh
yeah.
my god, Jinx. I can't believe I almost forgot about that. Thank
You
you,
gotta
Kat.
break down those lyrics.
All right.
Now we need to do that. We need to break down the lyrics.
Alright.
Let us do a scientific reconstruction of Santa Baby by
Deconstruction.
Mariah
Santa
Carey.
Baby, slip a sable under the tree for me. Been an awful good girl, Santa Baby.
Oh.
And hurry down the chimney tonight.
This could be straight up Santa erotica.
All right. Okay. Wait.
Santa Baby, a 54 convertible to light blue.
That's-
I'll wait up for you, dear Santa Baby, so hurry down the chimney.
Okay. So who is the original singer of that?
Isn't it Mariah Carey?
No.
That's all I've ever requested.
Yeah.
Hit is
Who's
what
the
I'm
original
seeing
singer of
here.
that song?
It's a 1953 Christmas song written by...
Ooh.
Sung by, or does it say performed
It's
by?
sung originally by Eartha Kitt.
All right, so now we have at least two confirmed. Eartha Kitt and then Michael Bublé are both sugar babies.
Wait,
of Santa Claus.
hold on.
Michael Bublé didn't
Santa
cover
Buddy.
Santa Buddy, but he's still. It's like, listen. Have you seen that man? Like he can call Santa whatever the fuck he wants.
But
All
not
right.
late for dinner.
Exactly.
Oh god.
Cass, thank you for this fine addition to this topic discussion.
Wow.
I'm glad we were able to.
Santa Cutie, fill my stocking with a duplex and check. Sign your ex on the line, Santa Cutie, and hurry down the chimney tonight. This entire song is just like, hey Santa, buy me shit.
Hey, Daddy, give me some money. Ooh. That's basically what I'm getting at.
Forgive me, Daddy, for
I've
I
been
was
naughty.
naughty.
All right,
Oh god.
Well,
good talk.
Wow.
All right.
alright, in one episode, we just
Holy
proved that.
Santa Claus is a sugar daddy to all of us.
And then, hold on, theoretically,
It's specifically the person who originally sang that song, and also Michael Bublé.
everyone who also like believes in Santa has a daddy kink. So technically,
I don't-
the sugar daddy.
I don't want to get into this.
Sugar daddy is just another term under the daddy kink.
Listen, okay, we're not getting into this right now. We can say that for another time. All right.
Santa baby forgot to mention one little thing, a ring. I don't mean on the phone. Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight.
Because she means a cock ring.
No, she doesn't.
She could.
Why?
It is
How
not
else is she gonna
specified.
fuck him?
Listen, it is often in
gonna
return
die.
that sugar daddies get sex.
Yeah, like she
Not
needs a
always.
cock
It is
ring.
often.
She needs that cock ring so she can fuck him.
No.
Why
Oh
not?
my god.
Why not?
Christ.
All right, now we're
All right, so okay.
Merry
all right.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Very
Chrysler.
fitting.
Merry Crisis.
Let's do some snooze news, guys. All right.
Alright.
So let's calm down a bit. How are you guys this week? How's it going?
It's been alright, you know, I've been living life. Every time I fucking open with that, I want to start singing the fucking iCarly theme song. Living life, breathing air. I know somehow I'm gonna get there.
And fuck.
We could just get this video copyright strike by iCarly and Nickelodeon. We could just use that as our theme song.
Miranda Cosgrove
could,
herself
or-
will strike us down.
Or we could not. All right. So I didn't really think this segment out too much. I just thought snooze news. Hey, that rhymes. That could be a thing.
Well, snooze news kind of sounds like news that were like you would listen to when going to bed, like someone in a very soft, calming voice.
Like ASMR.
Oh no, please don't do ASMR.
No
I do
ASMR.
not want ASMR on this podcast. Oh god, no, please.
Your deepest sleep yet.
So this is snooze news.
Oh my god.
You were barely showing up on that mic.
All right, this is snooze news.
We don't want people.
No. We're not
we're not
doing
doing this.
ASMR.
We do
All
not-
right, I'm gonna stop
we
the ASMR right now.
We don't
Okay.
want people falling asleep. The
right.
podcast is
We don't want people
begun.
clicking off the podcast right now.
So, all right. We could just not do this segment because again, it was just a thought.
Yeah, you know,
thing. Let's just not.
It's
All
an
right.
idea though, of like, you know,
My
Okay.
question: who's editing this?
I beats me. I could. It's
Oh.
on my computer.
Yeah.
No.
She could. All right. Do we want to go into another argument topic, or should we? Because at some point, I want to like include like a mandatory break because you know all podcasts do that.
Yeah,
In case
yeah.
there's something that needs to be said, we can edit in. I don't know if we should do that now or if we should do that after another
So
heated debate.
I feel like it
yeah.
should be debate segment, debate end. That'd be a pretty good way of breaking up a podcast.
Yeah.
All right, good.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, let's go into a mandatory break right now.
Hi, welcome to the first mandatory break of this podcast. It's me, Noel, and it's sometime after the rest of this was recorded, because I've been editing it, and we still haven't really fully decided on a name for this podcast. I've been thinking about calling it the Opinionated Podcast, or something like that. I don't know quite yet, but we're gonna find out later. Anyways, thanks for listening so far. Sorry for all like the technical issues and stuff. Like we were still like learning the ropes and whatnot about how all this is going down. And hopefully by the time we come up with the second episode, it'll all be fixed and junk, and everything will be a lot better. In the future, like once we finally have a name and stuff all like cemented and settled down, I'm gonna set up like an email and stuff for people to send in like any questions or topics they'd like us to debate and talk about. But for now, just like if you have anything you want us to like talk about or bring up on the show, just leave a comment down below. I don't really have like much else to put here. This will be like mainly the section like if we have anything specific like that we have to bring up so we don't like ruin the flow of the show. But yeah, like because it's just the first episode, there's nothing else I really need to bring up aside from like what I have. So yeah, let's get right back into it.
right, we're back. I mean, we didn't go anywhere. But like,
Wait,
now we're back to discussing. That was our mandatory break.
I thought we were doing segments.
No, I mean, sometimes there's segments, sometimes there's arguments, Eric.
I thought we were doing argument, segment, argument.
Okay.
That way it's...
I thought that the break
up.
was the segment.
What?
How was that a
How is
segment?
a break? No one hears that.
Okay. Alright, I got the idea. I have an idea then. Goblin Brain of the Day.
Alright,
You mean like the past, like,
No.
20 minutes?
No, I have a... No, listen. Goblin Brain of the Day is very vast and
Also, John,
mysterious.
I may or may not have slightly broken that, so I'm going to stop playing with it.
Oh, it was already broken. It's fine.
Some more.
America, America, fuck you, 'cause you are gay.
Oh my god,
We
what
should
is
not
happening?
put the-
You goat
Stop,
man, I love you,
What is
'cause
this?
you are
Goblin
a
Brain.
goat
This is literally
man.
Noel's Goblin Brain.
Yeah, that was the Goblin Brain of the Day. Thank you very much. I'll be here all week. Nobody saw that coming. I didn't tell anyone what was happening. I'm dying. Throw me in a river. Fuck.
I'm like, my face is all over the red.
Why? Because you didn't see that coming?
I liked it.
Thanks.
I wanted to harmonize, but like I couldn't think fast enough to do
I
it.
just,
That's fair.
I liked it a lot.
I just don't know how I feel.
Yeah,
I'm like, how could you say something so controversial and yet so brave?
Easy. Sucking dick.
I was just so taken aback. The moment you said America, fuck you, I was like, I was
alright,
like
But
going
we
home.
live here.
I guess,
was like-
okay,
I was like-
out of context, it sounds like I was saying fuck you to America, but I was saying fuck you to Katie. I was pointing at her.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow, I feel attacked.
It was like America, America.
Oh, I thought it
fuck
was from
you.
the perspective of like a homophobic America.
No.
I
See, it was from the
love
perspective of a
this.
goblin brain with no sense of
No,
context or any idea
hold
of what's
on.
going on.
Hold on, I love this. I love the different interpretations.
Yeah,
alright? Because that's
the
what art is
beauty-
about.
that's the beauty
That's
of the
really what
Goblin
art is
Brain.
See,
about.
I literally
Art
just
is
thought you were like,
about
yeah, just fuck you, America.
interpretations.
I literally
no.
just thought that's all that
I mean,
meant.
listen, if you want to think that, you can and you're valid, but you'd also be wrong.
I don't think a visual goof where you point at Katie.
Yeah, that's true.
Works very
Again,
well.
the
Yeah,
beauty
'cause
of
they
the
can't-
beauty of
they
the
can't see.
the beauty of the Goblin Blun is
For
that
everyone listening here, Noelle did indeed point at Katie when singing that song, so now you know that it wasn't.
I'll do an artist recreation of it I will 3D,
MS Paint.
I will 3D model 2 cylinders in one little cylinder, slowly pointing at the other cylinder, and in post.
Noelle just took a Polaroid
Yeah.
photo.
Ready.
Well, we're gonna see later.
For any listener at all,
I just took a Polaroid.
I don't know. I'm
Oh
sorry.
my God.
I don't know what we were doing.
Well, no, that was the segment Goblin Brain of the Day. It's not going to be an every time thing. It's just kind of a sometimes thing. And this time is a sometimes, and the sometimes is my day. And it's so. All right, I guess I should probably explain Goblin Brain to people. So I have this thing. I have this wacky and cool and zany and cool guy disease known as ADHD, or not HD, but attention deficit disorder. It's a super cool radical thing where the frontal lobe of my brain doesn't produce enough dopamine to exist at a normal people thing level. Basically, I get really rambly and sometimes off topic and random thoughts and shit, and I don't know how to explain it, but fucking. Sometimes there's like just fucking intrusive random thoughts that are kind of pointless and don't really mean anything that just kind of come to my goblin brain. And they're like, hey, big titty werewolf boyfriend. Hey, think about
Alright.
horse vampires. So how would that work?
Hold on. Stop it, horse vampires.
Vampires.
I've heard Big Titty Werewolf Boyfriend before,
Horse
but I have
vampires.
never heard of the concept of horse.
Horse
Wait.
Yeah, it's-
vampires.
Oh, my brain just said like horse boyfriends instead of horse vampires. And
Por
like,
que no los
that's-
dos? Why not both?
Why not both?
Horse vampire.
Listen, if there's a game already called Hatofu Boyfriend, which is just a pigeon dating simulator, why can't there be a horse dating
I
simulator?
want to date a fucking sexy horse vampire.
Oh my god.
Mr. Nintendo, when will you please, like, appease my needs? I need a sexy horse vampire.
This video's getting demonetized.
Centaur with fangs! Centaur with fangs! Good call, Cass.
I'm gonna get a fucking volume disclaimer from my parents. Oh my god.
I guarantee it.
Absolutely. We're gonna wake up like the entire neighborhood.
I'm sorry for being loud.
No, it's cool.
All right.
We should get a sound foam and sound insulation
Centaur
just
with
around
fucking-
Noel. Just like just a box of like sound insulation.
Yeah.
Centaur
All
with
right.
fangs.
Or
Fucking.
or
Oh
Ore?
my god.
we recorded outside in the middle of the woods.
No. Or we could not do that.
We could do that for like a cryptid corner.
Cryptid corner. I like your thinking. You're hired.
Thank you.
Even though you're already here, because you're good.
Well, we could fire and then rehire.
All right, Cass, I'm sorry. Eric has to fire you, Eric.
I'm sorry, you're fired.
Cass,
Oh,
welcome
shit.
aboard. You're hired.
Oh my god, thank you.
You're our new CEO. Thank you.
Here's your paycheck. Have a good
There's
day.
your paycheck. I'm leaving.
It's like a quark, but it's not.
So that's like you put that on like one of the legs of these chairs,
And then suck its
it
dick.
pads it so that it doesn't scrape the floor.
All right.
Okay.
So, all right, I'm going to pull up another topic of discussion so we can discuss and debate. So I want to stick with festivity, but I don't have any other relevant questions prepared. All right, so we're gonna talk now. Let's talk about the sandwich spectrum. What makes a sandwich? Is a hot dog a sandwich? Where do we draw the line? We need to decide and define right now what is a sandwich, what constitutes a sandwich, and why is it
Favorite arguments.
Question.
I love
what?
this.
There are no
so
bad
Counting
questions.
calzones.
Yes, that is a part of the spectrum. Where do they lie in the spectrum? Because part of the sandwich spectrum is, when does something stop being a sandwich and start being a calzone? And when does it stop being either? Like, is an open-faced sandwich just a pizza?
Yeah, so the open face sandwiches are typically where I draw the line, right? Like that's my line. So like calzones, sandwich. Hot dog, sandwich.
Pie.
Now, hold on.
Pie
a
is not a
second.
sandwich.
Why not?
No, hold on, because
What differentiates a pie from a calzone?
Oof. All right, I really gotta.
By your logic, a nice
really,
apple schmapple pie is, before it's cut, it is a calzone.
they're made of
which
different stuff.
Doesn't matter. We're not talking about materials.
Oh.
We're talking about integrity.
Yeah, I mean, I
if you go by
personally
the-
just because I like the. Oh wait, sorry, you can go.
No. Well, if you go by that, then anything that is enclosed in
Gotta be
itself.
food. No, gotta be food.
Now,
Well,
hold
no,
on
but
a
like,
second.
What?
What makes a sandwich?
That's what we're here to talk
Now-
about.
Yeah, that's
what
the-
makes a sandwich.
I believe that 2 slices of bread makes a sandwich.
And I'd say you're a coward.
Or I just know what makes something a sandwich.
I think you need to be bold.
here's the thing.
It's something
thing.
in between 2 slices of bread.
Why does it have to be 2 slices of bread? Why can't it be like one amalgamous mass of dough that is a
Hold on.
calzone?
Well, you,
Hold on,
you
I have
do
a-
what you want.
I have a counter argument because then what is when you go to Subway, what you get is not stuff between 2 pieces of bread. It is a single
Piece of
submarine sandwich.
That
was
has been
cut
it is
in
a
half,
single loaf
but
of
not
bread that is
completely
cut in
in half.
half and then opened up.
But it's not cut completely in half.
Yeah,
too.
it's not completely
still
in half.
one piece
it's still
of bread.
connected.
No, I cut myself.
All
I
is
cut
one-
myself.
That's you doing it.
Whenever I eat hot dogs or anything, I will break the bread.
I mean, that's not odd. That's just eating it like the Lord intended, and as 2 slices of bread, like Cass suggested.
But yeah, so
However, I say, listen, all right, nothing on you. I just like counter arguing everyone for the sake of being a counter argument, and I say, you're not going bold enough. We need to crack open this sandwich case wide. All right, we need to like stuff it full of shit. All right, is a Thanksgiving turkey with stuffing in it a sandwich inherently?
No.
No.
I can't get behind that one.
Yeah,
No.
that's the
Yeah,
stuffing. The stuffing is
No.
the bread.
No,
It's a reverse sandwich.
Oof.
It's a reverse sandwich where the stuffing is the bread
Now,
and the
hold on.
turkey is the everything.
I'm on mentalfloss.com, an article
reputable
called
website.
5 Ways to Define a Sandwich According to the Law.
According to the law.
Oh shit, we're getting into the legal semantics here.
Now.
Legal sense.
It's easy to say what a sandwich is. Grilled cheese, definitely a sandwich. BLT, there's no question. Things start to get messy when you specify what a sandwich
Taco.
isn't. Is a hot dog a sandwich? What about a burrito and open-faced turkey melt?
I say
Alright, so-
yes to all.
All right, so tacos are Mexican sandwiches.
Yes.
I 100% stand by
Crunchy or
tacos
soft.
and burritos.
Quesadilla.
Are yeah,
Because
yeah.
we could also go into the fact
A burrito
that
is
if you
a
look
wrap,
at
which
a
is a
Pop-Tart,
sandwich.
is
Yeah.
a Pop-Tart
Yeah,
also...
Pop-Tart is a
Pop-Tart.
ravioli, which is also a sandwich.
That is my favorite one. Pop-Tarts are sandwiches
no.
and so are ravioli.
Pop-Tart, no.
Are also ravioli.
So then
Yes.
we could just say everything is either a sandwich
Or not
a sandwich.
An apple is a sandwich with an inside that you can't eat.
Okay, no.
Because the apple core.
No, the
I
apple core is still
cannot.
made of apple.
I think you're getting too liberal
You
with your
can't-
sandwiches.
I'm
see,
getting too
no,
liberal.
yeah,
I need to
yeah.
be more. I need to be more.
we need to be a
Republican.
little bit more
The apple core.
conservative. You're a little bit more conservative with our sandwich.
Definition.
You're
Yes,
saying
because-
conservative. They're saying liberal. Where am I on this political spectrum of sandwiches?
I feel like you are the
Anarchist.
I'm an anarchist. I'm a sanarchist. I'm a sanarchist, and I will not sleep until all sandwiches are everything.
Number
Just
1,
only
California
sandwiches.
says hot dogs are sandwiches. Number 2, Massachusetts says a burrito is not a sandwich. Number 3, I don't
What is
even
number
know what
3?
this is.
What do you...
What is going on? The U.S. Department of Agriculture says that a sandwich is meat between 2 slices of bread. I think that's
No,
bullshit.
that is
That
way
is
too.
bullshit.
That is
But
way
hold on,
too exclusive.
Because I've had lettuce sandwiches, which is just 2 slices
Lettuce
of
wrap.
lettuce.
Yeah,
And
and also
burger.
again, that's basically saying Subway does not sell sandwiches; they're selling just bread
yeah.
Yeah.
with stuffing. which
Yeah,
it-
and
stuffing
what if
bread.
what if grilled cheese and on top of that, like the classic
Peanut butter and jelly?
pretty much eaten only by children because I don't really like peanut butter and jelly. But peanut butter and jelly sandwiches are, and if you eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, I have no qualms against you, whatever.
Now I'm hungry.
But peanut butter and jelly sandwich is a sandwich. Nobody would argue that.
God, now I'm.
But there's no
Except
meat.
the U.S. Department of
Apparently.
I kind of want like a waffle sandwich, now. like a
a waffle with grilled cheese.
yes.
I would
Oh my
not
god,
eat that,
because I had
but
waffles for dinner.
How do you?
No, you get like
I want like a Denny's waffle.
God, like I went to like Newport Creamery like once and like I got like this buffalo chicken waffle grilled cheese sandwich where it's just like the bread was waffles or waffleized. I don't know how they did it, but it was like waffle shaped. All right, and it was like a grilled cheese, so we got like the cheese and buttery goodness, but it also had the buffalo chicken spiciness, and it was just all this one. Now my mouth is literally
All right,
watering.
hold
as
on.
I'm speaking.
Now we're getting way
hold
off topic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we're getting
yeah,
way off track.
Yeah.
We need to figure out. All right, what is and what is not a sandwich?
All right, let's
It's
just.
bold to assume that like 4 people in a room, like with
Listen,
no
we are
experience with
4
food can make
very
the decision.
bold people
Listen.
in a room.
We are boldly going where people have gone many times before, but just because we can.
Listen, we are very diverse people here.
Yeah, we got.
I'm a Jew.
I'm gay,
Yeah.
but kind of not really. It's
We got
weird.
we got a pony girl right here.
Also,
and
let's-
we got a
We
singer.
got a Cass.
We have a gay furry, a gay furry,
Excuse me?
a gay furry, and a gay furry.
I love it.
The joke is because none of us are gay furries.
I mean,
Well, I'm
About
gay,
Buzzy.
but I'm not.
that
Am I a
Wait, did you say
furry?
fuzzy or buzzy?
I said Buzzy.
I love it.
your statement is not really correct because technically
Eric,
you're both gay furries, but sort of.
Not really.
Well,
I have
Listen,
been on a
listen, we're
date
getting
with her.
Eric, we're getting off
Yeah,
topic.
we are,
we are.
We're getting off topic. All right, I was like, okay. I say we are perfectly qualified to discuss the semantics of sandwiches, the sandwich semantics, the sandwiches.
Now, can 2 pieces of bread just put together be a sandwich?
Yes, there's a toast sandwich.
Oh wait, hold on.
What?
Have you seen those like Wikipedia articles that are just like bread sandwich
Yes.
and water sandwich?
Yes. There's a toast sandwich and then a salt and pepper sandwich, which are just 2 pieces of bread with salt and pepper.
So realistically, anything can be classified as a sandwich. That door right behind us is classified as a
That's
sandwich.
not food, though. Sandwich is food. It has to be food.
There has to be bread.
It has
That's
to
the
be-
one thing.
Yeah, the one thing that separates the men from animals is bread.
Oh, wait,
bare
hold on.
minimum.
No.
Sandwich
Does
is
it,
bread.
does it,
It
does it
needs
have to be
dough.
bread?
It
Because
has to be dough.
what if you take 2 graham crackers and you put
And a
like
s'more.
a slice of pepperoni between it? Is that a sandwich?
S'mores are sandwiches.
And like I make saltine
Okay,
Yeah, I
sandwiches.
can't argue that.
How about
That is
instead
a
of
sandwich.
instead of bread or like wheat, it's just like
Edible.
It's an edible like grain. Because like graham crackers are made of like a grain,
no,
so
but,
they
like-
classified as a grain.
Well, hold on.
Bread is
What
a
about
grain.
wraps? Because there are
That's
wraps
made of-
No.
Tomato.
There are
tomato wraps.
There are tomato wraps. There are
Fuck.
lettuce wraps.
Yeah.
There are
yeah,
wraps made
yeah.
of almost
God,
purely of lettuce.
how do we like classify? Okay, all right.
It's really hard. It's really hard.
I say let's just there. It's
We could just say that a sandwich
just
is
start
defined as
listening to-
anything edible
how about we just
put
start
together.
Let's start like just
Oreos
naming
are
things
sandwiches.
that are and are not sandwiches. But like start with the most bold.
all right.
So
well,
I'm going to say that you should go first because I can't think of anything right now.
okay. Oreos are sandwiches. That's a pretty clear
That's
one.
not bold
actually.
enough. They're
Actually,
literally called
that's really
sandwich
clear. That's really
cookies.
clear.
Try again.
Yeah,
Cass.
Yeah,
that's
but
fair,
they're
that's
not
fair.
sandwiches.
They
They're
are
sandwich cookies.
They are cookie sandwiches. They are sandwiches.
What about ice cream sandwiches?
Those are sandwiches.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they live. There were
They're
sandwiches,
ice cream
but they literally.
sandwiches.
They're literally.
It would be a
there's some,
lie to
no,
say that they're
All right,
sandwiches.
hold on.
No, but
I
there's
can
literally
say-
They
some
are.
countries where like ice cream sandwiches are actually made with white bread. So they, yeah. So like ice cream sandwiches
You
are.
can't see the look on my face right now, but I'm in shock.
Yeah, like I remember like seeing it in like a textbook during like public school at some point. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't like have it myself, but like, yeah, so we can't say ice cream sandwiches aren't sandwiches because like even if you want to say
sorry,
like
I'm
American ice cream sandwiches aren't like to the places and people who use white bread on their ice cream sandwiches, that's without a doubt a sandwich.
I'm sorry, but like right now thinking about like biting into like vanilla ice cream like encased in like 2 slices of white bread.
I would
is
be
the
lying if I
worst
said I
thing.
haven't done this before.
Eric,
Oh my God.
Eric, dude.
Eric, dude.
It's not shocking.
Okay, on the ice cream sandwich question part, so you know those like cookie ice cream sandwiches? Are those sandwiches?
Alright, they
They-
may not
they
be
should
sandwiches,
be.
but they're like one of my favorite things.
Dude,
in the world.
fucking same. I love those.
They should be sandwiches. I would classify it as a sandwich. It's a very hard call to make, but I'd call it a sandwich.
I think if an Oreo is a sandwich, which it is, and
Yeah.
s'mores is a sandwich, which it is, then an ice cream cookie sandwich has to be a sandwich
Okay.
also.
Yeah.
What about a lettuce sandwich?
Yes. Without a
A
doubt.
tomato sandwich?
Also, yes. Ooh, lasagna. Is that a sandwich? We need to get bold, guys.
Ooh, lasagna. I mean, yeah.
No, it's
I
classified
was
as cake.
arguing. I was arguing
No,
against that
No,
before.
lasagna is actually classified as cake.
And listen, we're not here to listen to what other people, schmeeple people, have
Yeah.
said. We're here to be bold with our bodacious,
But you
bold
see, it's-
claims.
Yeah, so I think that it's different from cake
I think
though,
it's a
you know,
sandwich.
because
I think
the thing
lasagna
is,
is a sandwich.
because if you think about it, it's the 2 noodles
'Cause-
and there's meat and cheese and there's sauce in there.
Eric.
You know, it's all contained between those
Eric,
two
Eric,
noodles,
you
and you
need to
got some
think.
topping on it.
You need to
do
think.
have some on top too.
Katie, you need to think. All right, if a pie is a calzone, which is a sandwich, then there's nothing saying that a lasagna can't be a cake and a sandwich. Is cake a sandwich? Yes.
No, cake is not a
Cake-
sandwich.
I can't agree
Cake
with
is
cake.
what-
I can't agree to cake.
Layered cake is just like
Layered cake maybe.
because that's what all cake
It's
is.
hard.
It has
No.
frosting
Oh,
on it.
yeah.
It has
No.
frosting on it, which is what's it so different between
not
like,
all
No, but
cakes are layered,
frosting
though.
encases it.
okay.
It can't be a sandwich if it encases
Yeah.
it.
Who says who? Who says you can't like make a peanut butter sandwich?
Okay,
where the
but then-
peanut butter
Yeah, but
cake?
like
going way
layered
too vague.
cake,
Well, yeah,
like
but
there's
layered
like the
cake.
cake, and then
Yeah.
in the middle there's
Listen,
like a layer
open face
of, like,
sandwiches
of, like,
also
icing?
exist. So like even if it's not a layered cake, it's like just an open face sandwich.
I'm gonna
No,
make this clear.
I
I'm not on your
cannot-
side here, but I know what you're
No.
going for.
I am
That's
so
fair.
against open face sandwiches where I draw the line. And
I
I
say
can't
open face
accept.
sandwiches are valid, but gross, but valid.
See, like, hold
Like,
on.
because if you're who does that? Why just have half of a sandwich?
No,
Put
because you
another
can always
piece of bread
roll it.
there.
You can always just roll it up.
No, I once had like when I
yeah,
was like dorming at college, like I got like they did a meal there once where it was like an open faced chicken parm sandwich. You couldn't roll it because like the bread was like hard and toasted. You couldn't roll that shit. You just had to like messily bite it with like half of your face. And it was
Yeah,
like,
I have to say that open-faced sandwich, I feel, just betrays the idea of a sandwich, and it because it's not enclosed. The point is that there has to be something in between something. That's my final.
You know what?
If you really have to like break a sandwich down into its most basic component, it is something inside of something through some means.
All right, so we can then. All right, you know.
So okay. I guess that's a little bit too liberal because I would say a chocolate chip cookie is not a sandwich.
Well, yeah,
right?
On its own, it's not.
Yeah. You can use it as the bread or the filler of a
just
sandwich.
like a single slice of bread is not a sandwich, but if you fold that bread in half, it then becomes a sandwich.
Yeah.
Bread is Schrodinger's sandwich. It is both is and is not a sandwich until observed.
I mean, plenty of things are and are not sandwiches.
Well, no, it's like bread specifically, like because all you need to do is fold it to make it a sandwich.
But why couldn't you just stack anything?
Let Kat speak.
If we don't just make bread the most like simple rule in the art of sandwich making, then like it'll be complete anarchy.
Yeah, bread has to be classified as the basic part. Or at least like one of the basic parts of the sandwich.
As the sanarchist of the group, I'm saying I'm pro-anarchy. I want our sandwiches to be free from the shackles of mankind. Alright, gone be the days of strict sandwiching of like, oh, hot dogs, no, that's not a sandwich. Calzone, please.
Noel.
Apple pie, what? No, all of everything is a sandwich.
Noel.
An omelet's a sandwich.
You said, well, yes, an omelet is technically a sandwich. No, an omelet is technically a calzone, which would then be a sandwich. But hold on. You said you want sandwiches to be free from the jurisdiction of mankind.
Yes.
But sandwiches are a construct of mankind.
Yes.
Therefore, they can never be free of it.
It was metaphorically free from mankind. Like they can never be inherently, but I just want us to have a looser grip. I'm pro small mankind. All right, I'm not like for big mankind governing.
What is this?
I was making a joke on like, how like there's people who are like pro small government and like big government.
Okay.
I was saying I'm like pro small mankind governing our sandwiches.
Listen, I don't even like bread. I don't have a horse in this race. I just like want.
You have a donkey in the gazebo. I get it.
That's right. Whatever that means.
Sorry, I was just trying to think of a fucking stupid.
No, it's correct.
I get you. Fucking white bread's the worst bread. All right, can we all come to an agreement that white bread is the worst bread, though?
But it's not.
I don't think. There is a worse bread for me.
I mean, like,
okay,
you're allowed to not like white bread.
Because white bread's only really good when it's like toasted.
You see, that's where you're
like Italian bread,
like,
French bread. Like rolls, even they're all good breads. Because white bread, you can't like white sandwich bread. I should specify. Like you get at the grocery store is like the nastiest tasting thing to eat on its own. But like you hunk off a slice of like Italian bread, you can just eat that raw.
But you see, hold on. This is where I'm going to disagree with you because the amount of times where like I've been camping with like my friends and troops, and the only thing we can afford is literally a tub of margarine and loaves of white bread, and that is what we will eat for like a weekend straight.
Eric, I want to say one thing right now. You are not a judgment of what's good or not. You literally ate soggy frozen waffles.
I can name normal people who've eaten this stuff.
Okay, Cass, you were going to say something.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is everyone at this table familiar with Uncrustables?
Yes.
Yes.
That's not two slices of bread. Is it a sandwich?
No, it's one. Well, it's two slices that were smooshed into one. So I say it becomes like a calzone, which is a...
Uncrustables is a calzone!
Yes.
Yeah.
It is a calzone.
Yeah, I know what you guys are talking about. I know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah.
The bone zone.
Calzone.
The calzone. Oh my god.
Is a breaded chicken nugget a sandwich?
No, because it encloses it.
It does, yeah, but so does a calzone and an Uncrustable.
No, but you see, a calzone, there's a fold line.
Okay, but also...
a chicken nugget does not have a fold line.
Okay, ravioli, we already established.
Ravioli has a fold line. It's the same reason why you can't classify
so what makes
just
something a calzone?
plain cake.
What makes it...
what
does make something a calzone?
Is it something wrapped in bread? Or
Yes.
it's something wrapped in anything?
Because, like... What did we, like, specify?
Uncrustables,
We
said.
have yet to specify what makes a calzone.
Because Uncrustables are without a doubt a sandwich, and like it's just like, but it's not a conventional sandwich. And my first thought when I think in my goblin brain of a non-conventional sandwich, I just think of an entire calzone.
All right, so
Also,
the difference between
I want to real quick say
okay,
that I refuse to say calzone as calzone like a normal person. I just want to be that person to mispronounce it as calzone. So don't get like, yeah, continue.
All right, so the Cass is dumbfounded at the movements of my cat.
I love this cat. What is her name?
His name is
His name?
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
it's even
Yeah, his name's Smokey. He's the most adventurous and aloof of the.
We should just put a picture of Smokey on
All
the
right,
screen.
I'm gonna take a picture real quick.
I love
So
him.
hold on, Katie, go. What's your definition?
All right.
Yeah, so a calzone, the way a calzone differs from a sandwich is that a calzone in its initial prepared state, when you have not taken any bites out of it, you cannot see the ingredients that are contained within the confines of the calzone, within the confines of the sandwich. You cannot see the ingredients until you take a bite.
Now hold on a second.
Yeah.
I don't think that we can call Uncrustables a calzone because it's not a type of pizza that is folded in half before cooking to contain filling.
But you see, we have redefined calzone
Yeah,
to
we
fit our
really
sandwichy desires.
Do that, you know?
We can. We have and can. Next
have.
question.
I wonder if like that will be something that like if anybody has listened to this, if that is the first thing that they will start yelling about. Like,
listen,
that can't be a
if you're-
calzone. It's not a pizza.
I wanted to find a calzone as one single, like it starts as one single thing, and then gets rolled in and has a defined crease. Because like all calzones have one defined area that you could see was rolled and baked. Thus is why, like cake, like if you have just like a vanilla cake with frosting on the outside, it's not a calzone. Because there is no.
Also, calzones aren't always pizzas folded in half too. Like you can literally like just take like dough and roll it up into like
Yeah,
more
but what is pizza but dough rolled it?
No, like a calzone is a that definition was that it's folded in half like this. But you can roll it up to be cylindrical.
Well, no, I'd say it's like
I've had
folded over with like a crease line. Even if you roll it, it still is a crease line where it was rolled.
I know. I'm saying like the definition that Cass was reading was wrong because of that. What I was saying. Because
Every website
Alright,
says a
so-
calzone.
well, they're wrong because
Well,
I
no,
literally had
that is-
calzones that were rolled up, not pizzas folded in half. They were rolled. In like to say that it's folded in half pizza is just incorrect.
There are different
Maybe the
classifications
calzone
of
has
calzone.
evolved.
Maybe.
let me make a case for the calzone evolving into a term for a type of sandwich because
What's your queso?
so because the thing is like I've been one of the proponents of a pizza itself is not a sandwich. Maybe you could call it an open-faced sandwich, but
We've already established open-faced sandwiches are like
Are
just,
not sandwiches.
Just get another piece of bread.
Yeah. So open-faced sandwiches are not sandwiches, but a pizza when you malform a pizza, I don't like using that terminology, but when you alter a pizza to make it a calzone, you are making it a sandwich. You are turning it into a sandwich because it is now the pizza contents are now are now contained within the confines of some sort of bread or some sort of outer dough, something of that sort. It doesn't even need to be dough, as we've established throughout all this conversation about sandwiches. But that has become the essence of what a calzone is to me. A calzone to me is to me just a sandwich where you cannot see the ingredients inside until you bite into it.
So earlier, I think we said a lasagna was also a calzone, but then it can't because lasagna, its sides are open.
We didn't say that the lasagna was a calzone. We said that it was a sandwich.
I am forgetting what we said.
It's all right.
It is
It's all right.
close enough.
There are a lot of different things to classify in the sandwich debate. It's a very, very complicated, very, you could say, layered debate.
Oh my god.
Hate
Shut
that
the
pun.
fuck up. Also, I fucked up the Polaroid I took, and it got fucked up, as you can see in that corner.
Oof, that's
So,
unfortunate.
Yeah, whatever.
What can you do? Sometimes that's just how it be.
Yeah. Sometimes it just be like that.
Sometimes it does just be like that.
How long have we been recording for?
Yeah, I was just
We've
gonna
been
say
going
we
for
should-
Well,
around 50 minutes.
We roughly need to get an hour and 20 minutes of footage to cut out. Because remember, we also had like 10 minutes ish.
Oh shit! That's
We
right.
need time. We need more. We need more than we actually have because when we trim it down, it's probably gonna be like 45 minutes.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
We could end on just like a segment talking about like the channel because at least it's going on it.
Yeah, because I know there still needs to like that mandatory break. There still needs to like be something added where we talk about stuff, but that needs to be later. Because I had an idea of where people could submit idea or debate or argument ideas, and I was gonna set up like an email where they can email it to us.
We have the game based.
No, there's gonna be a different one
He's adorable.
specifically for this, so it's like the only emails sent to it are for stuff like this.
Oh, he's on a journey.
All right. Well.
I feel like we should give some closure to this, to the
Yeah.
sandwich debate just a little bit.
So
All right, yeah, let's do the final goof. Close it up.
Oh no, I thought we were.
Oh no, I was gonna give some closure to the
let's finish
just to the
with-
sandwich. To the sandwich.
my apologies.
So we may never really know how exactly to define a sandwich.
But let's all agree on one thing.
All right. Let's try to agree on one thing. Let's see what Noel
we're going
has
to
here.
agree on one thing.
Yeah. What is
All
the
right.
thing?
What is the one thing that you will propose that we will all agree on?
What we all can agree on.
It will totally not be controversial, and my cat will
Is
totally
that a hot
not
dog's a
mess up.
sandwich? You know, the classic. Hot dogs are definitively a sandwich, and if you think otherwise, you're just wrong.
Yes. I feel like these door-in-the-face tactics will allow us to convince people, like,
Listen, if you disagree, like,
Comment down below why.
comment down below, and I'll reply back telling you why you're wrong.
Speaking of which, sort of, I posted a tweet asking for people to give me their controversial sandwich takes.
Oh shit! Some hot
shit.
sandwich
Yes,
takes.
we need to hear these.
Some
live
hot
polls.
takes. All right.
And my friend Will, aka Snack Falcon on Twitter, says cake is just cake. What's the debate here? Does anyone have any thoughts?
Well, we already went over this. Like,
Yeah.
if it's a layered cake, it's a sandwich because of layers. Obvious. But if it's just like a non-layered cake, then it's just it's the equivalent of an open-faced sandwich, which is not a sandwich.
Onions sandwiches.
Yes.
Yeah,
No.
hold on.
No,
Yeah,
onions are not sandwiches
yeah,
because
as
it's the same. It's the same thing all the way through.
Okay, but a bread sandwich is a sandwich, though.
Yes, but a bread sandwich has two pieces of bread. An onion is just a single onion.
Eric, you can have a tomato sandwich where it's just tomatoes.
No, but a tomato sandwich is a slice of tomato and a slice of tomato.
Yes.
It's not a sandwich
What?
until you cut it.
But
What is it?
but if the
Have you never just had a tomato and a tomato?
No.
Okay,
You could also have like a tomato,
alright,
a slice of
so-
mozzarella cheese,
Yeah.
and another slice
that's
of tomato.
actually like a real that's like an
Yeah.
Italian thing. But like tomato and tomato. But like an onion is just an onion. Well, no. If you cut an onion and you have an onion slice and an onion slice, then it's a sandwich. But I feel like something and it's just
So what
an
you're saying
entirety-
is a raw ingredient cannot be a sandwich.
correct. Because inherently a sandwich is the combination of two things.
So what you're saying is if you eat ass, you're not eating a sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Correct.
correct. That is like the
anyone
most
would argue
opposite
that.
of a sandwich you could have.
Alright.
So that- wait.
we can wrap this up like a Christmas present
I was-
on
So-
this holiday
well-
special of this podcast.
God,
Is
I-
a Christmas present a sandwich?
Yes!
No,
It's an inedible sandwich.
no, it can't be a sandwich because we defined a sandwich has to be edible, and you can't eat.
That's
Yeah,
true. It's
yeah,
an
sandwich has to be edible.
In the inedible alternate universe
We're not. No,
world, it
we're not
is-
talking about that. We're not.
Why not?
Because that just opens up another hour of conversation.
Unfortunately,
Paper is
unfortunately,
Not
this
wrapping
means
paper.
there are
Wrapping paper's
several.
toxic.
Really?
Yeah,
What
the
if,
chemicals
what
in
if-
it.
what if you got like eucalyptus wrapping, and you ate that?
Specifically to eat it and prove you wrong.
I mean, I don't know where you're gonna.
Eric,
find
what
it.
if I got lettuce and taped it all around a box?
Well, you know what?
What if I gave Cass a gift of a tomato
wait.
sandwich and I wrapped it up with lettuce as wrapping paper?
Then it's a lettuce sandwich.
It's a gift though.
You know,
But it's a lettuce sandwich.
It's a gift
because
though.
you're taking lettuce and wrapping
I
it.
think
Well, no, technically, then it's a
think-
calzone. It's a lettuce
Oh
calzone.
shit! It's a lettuce It's
Which
a
makes
lettuce
it a sandwich.
zone. Hey.
Oh no. I think we can all agree that it's unfortunate that this means there are multiple reasons why, despite the fact that Shrek has layers like onion layers, he cannot be a sandwich.
Yeah.
Gamers, press some F's in the chat
All right.
for
So
Shrek not being a
Controversial sandwich takes are truly the reasons why Americans can't get along.
you know what? I feel like that has some truth to it.
That is the real thing tearing our country apart.
I had like an idea of like how to end this podcast off.
You know, we could just end it with like a quick summary of like the channel, like what's gonna happen soon.
I think we ended off on a controversial statement.
I don't think we should.
I say we all go around this table and say one thing that is like, say something that's bold. We claim it as objectively the best thing of a certain thing because it's going to upset some people. Even if you know it's going to upset some people. Like food. Let's stick with like food or sugar daddies, alright?
Stick with food or sugar daddy.
That was the theme, you know?
Alright.
Santa and sandwiches.
Yes.
The episode.
You might need a second
Episode
to
one.
think of something.
Episode
Santa
1,
and
Santa and sandwiches. Alright, we can... Santa sandwiches, sugar daddies. I'm gonna start off right now with a controversial statement. If bananas are bad, if you like bananas, what the fuck are you doing?
No, that's not.
No,
that
next,
has to be about
next,
no, you gotta do it again.
Oh shit.
Peanut butter is bad. If you like peanut butter, what the fuck are you doing? Cass, you're
hold on, Cass. Hold on, Cass. We can't move on until Noel does a controversial statement.
That
about
was the controversial.
Nope.
Peanut butter.
About sandwiches or Santa. That
Peanut
was the
butter
topic of it.
sandwiches are bad because peanut butter is bad. Next question.
Okay,
Cass,
there you go.
I can't believe you would ever even like think of such a thing.
I'm going to give no comment because we're ending
What
off.
about peanut butter and banana sandwiches?
Listen, if you're so like fed up about it,
Comment in the section down below.
Comment below about your upsetness about the sandwich debacle. All right, what's your what is your controversy to say?
I don't know. I don't like pizza. That's it. I don't.
You don't like any pizza,
Yeah.
and you come at me saying that me not liking peanut butter is bad.
Because I feel like peanut butter is a little bit universal.
Is it?
I thought pizza was universal.
Yeah, I thought pizza was universal.
How about we can all agree that they're both?
Pizza's
But I mean,
like
hey,
a
what
bunch
pizza?
of stuff thrown on bread.
Alright.
You have to like all of those
Okay.
things to eat it.
All right.
Katie, move on. What is your controversial statement?
Oof, I'm not very good at this.
Just say like something that you know is gonna upset people, but you wholeheartedly believe in, regardless. Try to stick to food and
and Santa and
sugar daddies.
yeah.
I can't think of anything. We can move on to Eric and come back to you later.
Let's say that I think that Santa is a plague on society.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow, way to steal my controversial topic.
God damn you.
We hopped from pizza kind of sucks in my opinion
we just gotta
to
move on.
Santa is
It's
a
a
plague
plague.
on
We
society.
can't talk
a bit
about it
harsh.
further. This is the end of the
Yeah, we
podcast.
can't talk about it
Yeah,
further.
yeah.
God damn you. You
a bit
really hit us
harsh.
with a woozy.
It's a bit harsher than I would have wanted to bring it on, but yeah.
I mean,
Eric, how are you gonna top that?
How are you gonna top Santa?
I mean,
You can't. First off, you can't top Santa. Everyone knows Santa is the dommiest dom to ever dom, and also the big top.
I mean, I think
he is
Santa's
no
a criminal.
bottom. What?
I think Santa's a criminal. He literally breaks into your house, and
That's not really controversial.
Oh shit.
That's,
I mean,
that's a lukewarm take. We want some hot takes.
that was my thing. I literally was gonna say Santa's a plague on society, but you know,
You know, I expected more from you, but let's
Listen,
just
I'm
like
gonna shoot.
let's
What
just
do you
all
expect?
be like shocked at her for fucking Santa as a plague on, not just
Right.
bad, just a plague. All right.
Look, I think Eric contributed.
Okay, well, that's gonna do it for this podcast. I need to think of a name still. We'll see you again next time, whenever that is. Bye.